which got him all the way to the district competition last year. We were so proud of him. He wanted to give our newer members and speech contestants an idea on how to use all the Toastmaster skills effectively. It wasn't easy, but he kept pushing, observed the best, and took feedback from our veteran members. Give it up for Shelomo S and his speech entitled, I Wish.
It's my 10th birthday, and my family took me to the happiest place on earth, Chuck E. Cheese. I was in heaven, and the first thing I did when I got to Chuck E. Cheese, I went straight into the ball pit, going from one side of the ball pit to the other, pretending to be an Olympic swimmer. And as I got out, I started playing the basketball game, making each and every shot like Michael Jordan. And then finally, I started playing the NASCAR game, pretending to be the world's fastest NASCAR driver. And then my mom called me. Shelomo, it's time to cut the cake. I sprinted towards the cake, put my birthday hat on. And there it was, my favorite part of my birthday. A lit up chocolate caramel cake. And the only thing I could think of was, do I have to share a cake? My family told me to blow out the candles and make a wish. I wished to win 50,000 tickets and win all the prizes at Chuck E. Cheese. Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters and guests, raise your hand if you ever made a wish that hasn't come true. I've made plenty of wishes in my life that haven't come true. Growing up as a kid, I got picked on a lot by the way I spoke. Throughout elementary and middle school, I went to speech class. Now raise your hand if you know who Steve Urkel is. For those who don't know who Steve Urkel is, he's a nerdy guy from an old show called Family Matters. And he always got picked on. I was his stunt double. I had the suspenders. I had the nerdy glasses. And no girl would even think about dating me. My self-confidence was at an all-time low, and I was frustrated. At that time, I wished to have a girlfriend or two and be popular. So fast forward to my freshman year at the University of South Florida. I joined a multicultural fraternity to be popular and have a girlfriend or two. The next 4 years was everything I ever wished for. I got rid of my glasses. I finally had some style. And girls actually thought I was cute. I even got to 2 relationships exactly. With all my wishes coming true, there's still something missing inside of me. And then it hit me. All of a sudden, I started to wish to hurry up, graduate college, and start making some money. It's my last semester at the University of South Florida. One of my fraternity brothers, Dammy, and I had it all planned out. We're going to graduate college, fly to California, and move in together, and be rising young professionals in the corporate world. But that didn't happen. On February 9, 2014, I received a phone call that no loved one would ever want to receive. I was notified that 4 of my fraternity brothers, including Dammy, was driving on a highway when a white SUV was going 120 miles per hour the wrong way, colliding with them head-on, creating a fire explosion. And they died on impact. Suddenly, my heart dropped, and I became really, really sad. I wished for my 4 best friends to come back to life. A few months later, I was doing a little better. It was my graduation day. Graduating from USF. It was not only a huge accomplishment for myself, but also for my parents. I was excited to start a new chapter in my life. I was even more excited to have some chocolate caramel cake for my graduation day. 3 days later, I flew to Baltimore to do door-to-door sales, selling alarm systems. Working 60 hours a week and constantly getting rejected, the life after college was not what I expected. I started wishing for something completely opposite from what I wished for in college. I wished to go back to college and stop working completely. It was the most confusing feeling I've ever felt before. But then one day, in the beginning of July, on a hot summer morning, my life changed. I was talking to one of my best friends, David Doreen, of what I was going through. He sat me down, and he looked at me and said, Shlomo, you need to stop worrying whether your wishes will come true or not to be happy. You need to decide to be happy right now, no matter what the outcome of life is. And after I put everything in perspective, he was right. It's okay to have wishes, but when the wishes come in the way of your happiness, then there's a problem. There's going to be times where we feel frustrated. There's going to be times where we might feel depressed. There's going to be times where we might be confused. And other times, we might feel feckless. Yes, we will have our ups. Yes, we will have our downs. But why should we be happy half of our life? So instead of pushing away struggles and wishing they never existed, embrace them and enjoy a ride called life. So how do you enjoy a ride called life? When your favorite cake is right in front of you, and your loved ones are telling you to blow out the candles and make a wish, put your birthday hat on the ground. Don't make a wish. Make a promise. Make a promise that you'll never take your loved ones for granted. Make a promise that you appreciate everything you have in your life instead of looking at what you don't have. And after you make those promises, look your loved ones in the eyes and simply tell them, everything I have ever wished for is right in front of them. Not until